walking the dogs for their main walk before bed. I was working on the chicken coop and got some walls up. Well, the studs, the framing. Daisy was barking like crazy. I thought it was because I was using the circular saw. And when everything was quiet, and I had just finished the last bit of framing I was going to do, I heard the coyotes down here somewhere doing their yip yip yipping, barking, howling. So yeah, I'm taking them for a walk and then I'm going in the house, batting down the hatches. I was kind of hoping you could still hear, but I don't hear them now. Of course, up here the wind is stronger, so maybe it's just the wind is the reason I couldn't hear. Anyway, I'm standing up on top of the road. There's no fog. This is the road. My yard starts that telephone pole. There's my yard. My house. It's my shed that needs to be moved now that I'm not camping in it and they're done building. And the other piece of my yard ends with that telephone pole. The dogs are pulling, so now I can't point. So that's how big the front of my yard is. From that telephone pole to, oh, it's getting dark enough I can't see. That one. And this is the top, so this is where everyone said I should have built, but I like it down there. And here we go. I might put the dogs in and then come up here and see if I hear the coyotes. I'm brave enough to be up here until it gets almost dark, and then I'm not young enough to run quickly down the hill. So let me put them away and see if I can come back up here and hear the coyotes. Okay, the dogs are inside. There's still enough light out that I'm brave enough to go to the top. And Willie hears me barking, so that's what I mean barking. Willie hears me talking, that's why he's barking. So this is how far I got on the project today. This is the back wall, shorter than the front wall. That's a little over 3 feet. That's 4 feet-ish, because, you know, I can't measure very good. And I got the floor is level. I moved all that rock and shale to help level the floor. I figured out the nesting box issue. So the nesting boxes are going to be this whole end. There'll be just under 3 nesting boxes that go under there, because they're supposed to be 12 by 12, I guess. And the 2x4s take up some of that space. So it's not going to be 4 full boxes. And then no roof on this side, so it'll be nesting box up to however 12 inches is, and then wall. And then I'm going to figure out how to make a hinged door here. And there we go. So I have to get the sides and the roof on and plywood and blah blah blah. I'm not done in time for the poultry swap tomorrow, which was my goal. That's okay. I'm trying not to stress myself by rushing, and I will get it done when I get it done. So, there's my poor flower garden. That is a disgusting weed with hitchhikers that get all over you. I don't know, I need to pull that out and burn it, or I don't know, whatever. But I should have trimmed my lilac. They say it blooms better if you trim it, but I think I missed that opportunity. My tomatoes over there I'll need pulled out. I need to manure it. I need to, what's it called? Fertilize it, put it to bed for the winter. I'm so far behind on everything. But that's for perspective, that's the flower bed, garden, whatever area, and the chicken coop, then the house. My original plan was to put the chicken coop on the other side of this brush pile, or brush, because it's kind of close to the house, but on grass, and there's one of those little flattish spots. But there's a lot of dogs up here, between the dogs and the coyotes. I thought I'll put it down here. So it's near the bedroom window, near the bedroom. I can see out easily at night when the weather's bad or whatever. I can walk out here to, I won't gather the eggs in the wintertime, but take care of the chickens. Maybe too close. I may end up getting some smell from the chickens. I don't know. That's my only concern, is it too close that I'm going to get some smell in the house? If it is, then I will end up moving it from there, probably to that grassy area. So, we'll see. I don't know. I'm just chatting, rambling, as I so often do. I hope I can figure out how to do fast forward during this part so you don't have to hear me trudge up this hill. Nice sized doe. Oh no, there's the spike buck. Can you see its tail leg? There it goes. There's a little spike buck. Oh no, that was a doe and his baby. Youngster. There's a little spike buck that I see in the mornings down there when I turn the corner. Whoops. But other than that, all I ever see is does and fawns. Of course, they say that's because the bucks, especially during hunting season, and it's hunting season now, stay hidden. They stay in the real thick brush, and they don't follow the same, allegedly, don't follow the same travel areas the rest of the deer do. Gosh, this is as interesting as watching me drive at 15 miles an hour, isn't it? There's a star already. So I didn't know that there were coyotes up here until recently. But I think I saw one before I knew they were here. The shack was still here. And at that time, there's something down there next to the road. It's way too far, you can't see it. It's crossing the road. Sasquatch. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, the shack was still here. And when the shack was here, they mowed around the underside by the deck a little bit. And I was sitting on the deck one night, and it was about this time of night. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw a gray, I knew it wasn't like a dog because it wasn't moving right. I saw a gray dog-sized thing go from my yard into the weeds and just disappeared. No sound. Real quick. And I thought it was real fuzzy. I thought someone's Great Pyrenees is up here wandering around. No, it wasn't big enough. It wasn't wide enough. And it moved too easy. So then I thought, are there like silver fox up here? I don't know. But now that I know that there's coyotes up here, I think it was a coyote cutting across my yard and going down into the woods. Because it would just move so smooth. Just disappeared. There's something again. My silly self left my binoculars down there. The deer usually just go straight across and then they're gone. I don't know what that's doing. I can't believe I left my binoculars down there. The neighbors have black dogs, but it's their dog. Anyway. Okay. Another long drawn out boring video and no coyote sounds. So. And my hands are getting cold. So I'm going to shut this off and I will talk to you guys later. Good night.